This is Tornado Talk, a podcast about one of nature's most fascinating phenomenon. Share your tornado story with us by email, Jen and Dan at tornadotalk.com.
That's Jen and Dan at tornadotalk.com.
Now, meteorologists Jennifer Naramore and Dan Holliday. Tornado Talk is on.
Tornado season is at its peak in the springtime, but as we know, tornadoes can occur any time of the year.
Tropical systems and hurricanes can oftentimes spawn twisters, most commonly on the northeast quadrant of the storm.
Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
This is Tornado Talk, tornadoes and the tropics.
According to a publication authored by Roger Edwards at the Storm Prediction Center, tropical cyclone tornadoes represent a small subset of total tornado reports in the United States. About 6% occurred between 1995 and 2009.
What makes them most interesting is the way they originate during a landfalling or remnant tropical cyclone.
Tropical systems require a very low value of vertical shear of the horizontal winds to occur. Tornadoes are opposite, requiring substantial vertical shear of the horizontal winds. The two can occur together but have little in common.
Tropical cyclones spawn tornadoes when just the right vertical shear and instability are in place. These cells occur at lower latitudes and are usually smaller than the tornadoes we know that occur on land in the springtime.
Forecasters had predicted hurricane-force winds, and I believe that's exactly what I'm feeling right now.
Most tropical systems produce at least one tornado during landfall, with most occurring that day, but they can continue up to 3 days after landfall.
Between September 15th and 19th, 2004, Hurricane Ivan caused an outbreak of 127 tornadoes in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. It was the biggest outbreak of twisters ever from a tropical cyclone. From WJHG in Panama City, their tower cam caught one doing damage.
Right there, tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. Roll tape on this, somebody. Roll tape on this. Get the newsroom involved with this. We have a tornado on the ground. Lightning. Okay, you can see the lightning flashes. Lightning flashes, you can see. Tornado on the ground in South Panama City, moving in towards the Bay Point area at this point. Greg, go ahead and back out a little bit.
Hurricane Allen in 1980 produced a tornado causing more damage than any other during a tropical event, $50 million. That would have equated to $127 million in 2005.
The storm surge at Corpus Christi was the highest at 9 feet since the 1919 storm. North Beach was covered with water. Piers along the bayfront were destroyed. The JFK Causeway and parts of Flower Bluff were underwater. As with Carla, Allen was a lucky near miss for Corpus Christi. It was a powerful storm that weakened before it made landfall, well below the city. Allen was such a dangerous storm, and so many people left town before it hit, that afterwards it created a complacency about these terrible storms that is still with us today.
This newsreel from C-SPAN recounted the deadliest tropical system that spawned a tornado in 1964. Hurricane Hilda.
Hurricane Hilda blows into the town of Franklin, Louisiana, only to find the streets deserted. 3,400 residents were evacuated to safety, covering an area of 70,000 square miles. Hilda hit the Gulf Coast states with winds of up to 150 miles an hour. Police, National Guardsmen, and civil defense workers go on disaster alert, and their rescue work goes off like clockwork. Schools, courthouses, and other storm-proof structures became emergency shelters. So well prepared were evacuation and shelter plans that when the full force of the hurricane hit, all the residents of Franklin were safe and sound. Along the coast, more than 150,000 people left their homes for safe havens. 7 states felt the fury of Hilda, but damage the heaviest in Mississippi, where roofs were torn from buildings and walls sent crashing.
It may come as no surprise that tropical cyclone tornadoes occur most often in states bordering the Gulf and the Atlantic coast, from Virginia southward.
Do you have a story about tornadoes you'd like to share? Let us know and you'll be featured on a future program. Just email us at jenanddan at tornadotalk.com. That's jenanddan at tornadotalk.com. Next on Tornado Talk, severe storms and social media. We'll talk with experts who have cut through the cyberspace clutter with compelling posts and pics when they're needed the most. What is right and what is the wrong way to present yourself or your company online during a major weather event? Severe storms and social media on episode 21 of Tornado Talk.